Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
They run it again with Cook. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's first and goal. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on second and goal here. Throwing now is Allen. And a quick throw here, that's complete. That catch good for 8, but still, it's third and goal now. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down, so let's see what this is about. So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 23-yard line.
From the gun, a give to Mitchell. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. They'll come up now 3rd and 9. Here's Jackson. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A shotgun handoff to Mitchell. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 47. Up the middle, here's Mitchell. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Well, this defense for the Bills, they were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
Yeah, they held them to well under 200 yards of total. In today's NFL, that's a feat to be proud of, especially with the emphasis on offense and what we're seeing each and every week, that great creativity and usual productivity.
We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10, as they've got it as we resume action. From the gun, Jackson. They throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. In motion, Aguilar. Play action. It's Jackson. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Now Jackson. A little short pass. This is Everett. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the first down. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it'll be fourth down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Tucker's kick is good. And the Ravens strike first at 3-zip. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
So here come the Bills out for their second drive. Their second drive here of the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there the last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Allen to throw it. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Fourth down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. Deontay Hardy deep for Baltimore. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. So here are the Ravens to take over on offense. They were 3-point winners a week ago. They lead by 3 here as well as they start 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Rashad Bateman. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Tucker with the extra point. And the lead goes to 10-0. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. 1-play drive and into the end zone for 6. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
There are not many times where you might say it's a detriment to have a quarterback with a cannon for an arm, but this might be one of those few times. He just laid that one out there a bit too far, and his receiver couldn't run under it.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Allen and Knox teaming up there for Buffalo 1st down. Back to throw. Allen sliding out of the pocket. Going right back to Knox, and again a completion. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. We knew he was close to the line of scrimmage, and they say he stepped over.
Well, when you see him in that position, you think he's become a runner. As a DB, you start to react towards the line of scrimmage. They can often throw it over your head.
Taking a shot for Samuel. It's caught inside the 25. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Cook. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Now it's 2nd and 10. Play action. Now it's Allen. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Fine work by the Baltimore defense to help bring up 4th down. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this?
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And the Ravens are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. Their tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
At the 5-yard line.
They go play action with Jackson. Oh, and this is going to wind up a safety. And how about the big boy, the D tackle there, feasting on the O-line, getting his squad 2 points.
The glory guys are the defensive ends and the outside linebackers. They create the pressure from the edge, but those big fellas inside that can collapse a pocket, sometimes they get rewarded too.
Extra round at the post-game buffet. So after the INT, it's Allen. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that's caught inside the 30. A big play here for Buffalo. 44 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Touchdown! Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 27 yards. And the Bills have cut the lead back down to 2. Allen will try to throw for it. And he'll get into the end zone, and those 2 points are going to tie the game. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes can prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. To throw is Jackson. His throw incomplete.
The coverage was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else. Ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
Throwing is Jackson. This complete left side to Aguilar. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down. They run over center with Mitchell. And not much doing. He'll get this only up to about the 36. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Bills will take over the football with a first. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they've got just over 50 seconds to go till halftime, so they can try to put something together if they want. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. To throw, it's Allen. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. In motion right is Aguilar. After the interception, here's Jackson. He finds Bateman over the middle. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Jackson. And this is going to be intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it. The defense looked geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that was a very ill-advised throw right there. The opportunity, lost.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And he will be brought down. what will be the final play of this first half. So we have reached halftime here at a good one. 10-10 is our score. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin up north at MetLife Stadium over in New Jersey, where it was the visiting Cowboys who got the win on the road. Dak Prescott, excellent in the victory as his guys moved to 3-1 after 4 games. From there, we head down south to Atlanta. Check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And they were winners in that ball game over the visiting New Orleans Saints. Kirk Cousins leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. And finally, on Monday Night Football, a second straight doubleheader. Titans-Dolphins at 7:30, followed by the Seahawks and Lions at 8:15. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. Both teams going back through their game plans, making their final halftime adjustments. And for the call of the second half, we go back up to Baltimore and rejoin Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback. And the third quarter will start from the 30. The Ravens offense and running back Keaton Mitchell getting set for this next possession. And he's had his fair share of troubles in this one, unfortunately. This defensive front has wreaked havoc throughout the contest, and he hasn't been able to create enough space to make something positive happen to this point. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
From the 33, here's second down at 7. Now it's Jackson. Completes it to Aguilar. Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance. 2 yards still to go. Third down now. It's caught by Aguilar. And he will have a Ravens first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. On the handoff, Mitchell. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and
They go play action now. Jackson. That's complete. Left side to Bateman. No gain there, and it's going to bring up a third down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Oh, and that is incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. So the completion good for 7 there, and that's going to bring up second down. To the air, Allen. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. 7 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 7. First down, Bills.
Allen. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Allen now looks to throw. Finding Knox there, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. And again, it's Allen. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Flush to his right. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down. Now Allen. And that will be incomplete. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that. And thus far, they've been successful.
Well, a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And one of the linebackers has got it. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. They'll try the middle with Cook. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
He was brought down at the 10-yard line. First and goal at the 10-yard line.
To the shotgun snap to Allen. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now in Baltimore. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Dancing to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. A lot of tired bodies on that field. But this is a big play. Third and goal. Throwing now is Allen. A hit as he throws there. Incomplete. Bit of a pressure spot here for Tyler Bass. This to swell the lead to 6. The kick by Bass is good. And that extends their advantage to 6. It's 16-10. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 27. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
And this is into the hands of Andrews downfield. Look at the big man rumble.
And he's going to get it down to the 14-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 59 yards.
In motion, Aguilar. He's going to handle it on the touch pass.
And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Play action. It's Jackson.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
Rasul Douglas picks it.
And the Bills are going to get the football back at their own 17. So that a definite deflator there on the interception.
Yeah, you work your way down the field thinking you're in position for a go-ahead score. But all it takes is one errant throw, and this one winds up a turnover.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Here's Davis. He'll try and run some clock. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Back to the ground. This time Cook. And he goes across the 20 to the 22.
And this is the worry, because sometimes you get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up and you're staring at an important 3rd down.
Now Allen. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
Give to Cook out of the gun. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on 1st down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on, because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
Allen hit. He lost the football.
And it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Jackson.
And it's caught. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Mark Andrews, his 1st touchdown on the year.
And the Ravens strike quickly here to tie up the ball game.
A very important extra point there, up and good. And that is going to put him on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish.
They'll try to run a reverse here. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Allen and the Bills now. Down 17-16. A minute 46 to go. Their perfect start to the season in jeopardy unless they can score here, as they've got it 1st and 10. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I don't know if you need the big shot right there or not, because you've still got time to work some of the shorter stuff and try to get into field goal range. They did go for the big one there. It would have been nice, but it winds up incomplete.
That's complete. It's Cook.
An incompletion, now a short pickup. That's not going to do it.
Yeah, you got to get to the line of scrimmage quickly, get set up, and aim downfield.
He's going to let it fly.
That one caught along the sideline. Did he stay in? Yes, he did. But hang on here. A penalty marker is on the field.
Illegal touching. Offense.
So illegal touching, not one you see often. It's going to wipe away a first down.
Very simply, if you're a receiver, you can't set foot out of bounds and then be the first to catch the football. Side judge, right there on the play, made the call.
And